I have a question for you guys. What's the last time have you went out of your house and went to someone else's practice? To take it further, was the last time you went out to a tournament outside of your own state? Was the last time you practiced in not your own state? There's something all those actions have in common in what they give you. And what they give you is actually information. And that's something we all take for granted. I talk about this in my book, which you can purchase on Amazon. And I talk about information when it comes to being in a tournament and going through the bracket, counting the bracket, seeing who you're facing next. Knowing the bracket doesn't really physically help you, doesn't make you less tired or anything, but it makes you understand how the things are going on. And the example of it can be, sometimes I see people that are worried about, like, oh, I'm going to face so-and-so. And, I'm kind of looking at everything. I'm like, there's no way you face so-and-so unless you're going to lose to this guy. Can you beat this guy? Yes. You're not going to face him because y'all on the different side of the bracket. He's about to face so-and-so. And don't worry, like, there is element of worrisome and something that lays on your mental. It's going to kind of get lifted off if you can realize certain things for sure. So another mental part of what I was talking about in the beginning of the video about going to another person's practice, going to another state tournament, going outside of your natural elements. They give you a lot of information that, I've taken it for granted, and I'm only learning about it from hearing it from other people because they want to do something similar. And I'm like, huh? What gives? Why? Aha. So something that maybe being kind of unspoken, or maybe we don't realize it or don't really want to capitalize on it even, but every time you're going somewhere out and you're hanging out with young people. It's your hobby, right? You're loving it. I'm loving it every time I'm out and hanging out and practicing with my guys. But what you may not know, you're also collecting information. You're arm wrestling them. You're seeing where they are. It depends where you at too. Can you beat them? Can you not beat them? You see them, how they behave with other people as far as arm wrestling goes, kind of who they can beat, how they, like, you see everything is going on the table and outside of the table, right? When you seeing those people, and what it's going to end up being in the payoff is that this is like laying a perfect example. You're going to be at the tournament somewhere and somebody's going to come up to you, hey, this guy here is crazy, we don't know his name, he's blah blah blah, he's this and this, like, what do you think? And they go take a look at the guy. Oh, that's Joe. Yeah, he's strong, we practiced last week in such and such state. Oh, I've seen him such and such there. But you know it, you're aware he's a real person. That person can be crazy strong. You can go with that narrative. You can be like, oh no, like, I know what to do. I've seen, like, you have information on a lot of people. And that's something that's valuable. Like, you kind of get it by the internet, but you really cannot unless you see them. Because I've seen, not that I had the opportunities, like, because it all comes out to money and all that, as far as travel goes and all that, but I was given the opportunities that I was given, and I took them. Like, everything that was, I was given and provided, like, I will take that opportunity because I cannot do it on my own just yet, right? So, by taking this opportunity is learning, seeing different people, sometimes early on, because not all of them stick around, but sometimes they do stick around. You still possess this information, you know stuff, and it's easier for you to deal with that. And this video and what I'm talking about is mostly from the competitive standpoint, having the information, using it for your own good. But it also goes back to why you're arm wrestling and enjoying arm wrestling. You're also building connections and friendships by not staying in your house, not practicing with your own crew, but by going out, expanding yourself, expanding your reach, and reach with different people and touching different people. So the conclusion is travel around your own state, Go a couple hours out of your state, visit different people, touch different hands, build some connections, get the information, learn about people early on before you have to face them on the actual tournament. And you got no information to deal with. So stay protected, stay dangerous.